Unit 7 How do animals spend the winter? Reading I. Find the words from the text that have the following meanings. A. Shop that sells food and other things used in homes, grocery. B. Related to the regions around the North Pole, Arctic Tern. C. An underground passage, tunnel. D. To find the right way to deal with a difficult situation, navigate. E. A person who works on a ship is a member of the crew, sailor. F. To change behavior in order to deal more successfully with a new situation, adapt. G. A very small green or yellow plant that spreads over wet surfaces, rocks, trees, etc., moss. H. To gather closely together, usually because of cold or fear, huddle. B. Read the paragraphs AE and match them to the suitable titles. ANS. Paragraphs titles. A. Going into a deep sleep. B. Migration to new places. C. Other ways to survive. D. Living in underground holes. E. Adaptation to new weather. C. Write true or false against the following statements. A. Animals wear thick coats to protect themselves from the cold. False. B. Flying in flocks helps birds protect themselves from the cold. True. C. Birds do not travel far to avoid the cold. True. D. Some animals collect extra food for winter. True. E. Snow fleas hibernate in winter. False. F. Cold water makes it difficult for some animals to breathe. False. D. Answer the following questions. A. Why do birds migrate in groups? Answer. Birds migrate in groups to protect themselves from cold. B. What controls the migration cycle of birds? Answer. The migration cycle of birds is controlled by daylight and the weather. C. How do birds find the same place for migration each year? Answer. Birds seem to have a compass in their brain for using Earth's magnetic field, and because of this, they can find out the same place each year. D. Why do you think squirrels and mice huddle close together in winter? Answer. Squirrels and mice huddle close together in winter in order to keep their body warm. E. How do animals maintain energy during hibernation? Answer. During hibernation, the animal's body temperature drops and the heartbeat and breathing slow down, maintaining the energy level down. F. How do frogs, turtles and fish change their habitats to survive in winter? Answer. Frogs, turtles and fish hide under rocks, logs or fallen leaves, or they can bury themselves in mud to survive in winter. E. What do people do to avoid cold weather? Talk to your friends. Answer. People normally dress in layers, with a wind-resistant outer layer. Wear several layers of loose-fitting, lightweight, warm clothing rather than one layer of heavy clothing. The outer garments should be tightly woven and water-repellent. Wear mitteries, which are warmer than gloves. Wear a hat. When it is cold, wear a hat, mittens or insulated gloves. Keep your face warm with a scarf, neck tube or face mask. Wear warm and waterproof footwear. When it is very cold, or when the wind chill is significant, cover as much exposed skin as possible. Your body's extremities, such as the ears, nose, fingers and toes, lose heat the fastest. Grammar I. B. Use the correct form of the verbs from the brackets to complete the sentences. A. If you call me, I will come, come. B. If you don't leave, not leave, I'll call the police. C. Somebody will notice, notice if you make a mistake. D. If I see her, I will tell her to call you. E. She will be very angry if you don't apologize. F. They will be happy if we invite them to the party. G. Will they pay any more if I work harder? H. If you don't lock your bicycle, someone will steal it. I will lend you some money if you promise not to waste it. J. Unless you use your English, it will not improve. K. You must study hard if you want to join college. Writing I. Read the following paragraph and answer the questions. A. Which is the topic sentence or main idea of the paragraph? Where is it stated? Answer. The topic sentence or main idea of the paragraph is, the most important problem in our city is its poor public transportation system. It is stated in the first line of the paragraph. B. What details does the writer use to support the main idea? Answer. To support the main idea, i.e. the poor public transportation system of the city, the writer provides details such as unreliable daily schedules of transportation, bus arriving late and people missing important appointments. C. Underline the conclusion of the paragraph. Answer. The conclusion of the paragraph is, in order to help their destinations on time, people must allow for wanting to date time at the bus stops. D. What ought to be the topic of this paragraph? Answer. The suitable of this paragraph would be, city's poor public transportation system. B. Write similar paragraphs on the following topics in about 100 words. A. Deforestation. B. Endangered animals. A. Deforestation. Deforestation means cutting down trees and clearing forests for farming, building roads, or making furniture. It has become a serious environmental problem. Forests are home to many animals and plants. When trees are cut down, these creatures lose their shelter and food. Deforestation also increases global warming, as trees absorb carbon dioxide and give us oxygen. Without trees, the soil becomes loose and causes floods and landslides. We must stop unnecessary cutting of trees and plant more to protect our environment. Forests are like the lungs of the earth, and saving them is saving our own future. B. Endangered animals. Endangered animals are those species that are at high risk of becoming extinct. Their numbers are decreasing due to habitat loss, hunting, pollution, and climate change. Examples include tigers, pandas, rhinos, and snow leopards. If we don't protect them, they may disappear forever. These animals play an important role in maintaining the balance of nature. Many organizations are working to save endangered species through wildlife protection laws, breeding programs, and awareness campaigns. We all must join hands to protect these innocent creatures. Saving endangered animals means saving biodiversity and ensuring a healthy planet for future generations.